when I was living in San Diego, there was a nurse that I was working with at the hospital who was going to move from one place to another. She asked me if I would help, and I said I would. And I got my roommate, so the two of us moved her. Well, after the move, it was a big U-Haul, one of them big old U-Hauls that had the that lift in the back that goes up and down, and it had the gear shifts and all that stuff. The manual transmission, the gear shifters. And I really had never really used one before. I've always had automatic cars and all. Well, after we finished, the man had told us where to leave the key, and it was a drop box. Put the key in. He told us where to park the vehicle. So I'm with my roommate, and we got everything out of the back of the truck and made sure I get everything out of the front of the truck, and made sure that locked the doors. And I dropped the key in the drop box slot, so everything was great, except this U-Haul truck, which was a giant vehicle. Don't ask me why I did this. I probably didn't have to do this. And if you were to push me on this, I would not be able to tell you exactly the reason why I did this. But I parked it on a hill. The hill would go down a little bit, the hill would go down. There was a little alleyway, and then on the other side of this alleyway, on the other side of this, there was a house with a little fence to it, a little picket fence, and it looked like the kitchen or the living room was right there. And I'm thinking to myself, well, these people have nothing to worry about. We're in good hands. This truck is well taken care of. Except I forgot to do two things. The first thing was I forgot to put the truck emergency brake on. So there was no emergency brake. That was the first thing I probably should have done. The second thing was akin to the first thing, maybe even worse. I remember leaving the truck in neutral. And all I'm picturing is a wind coming. It wouldn't take much of a wind to get this thing moving forward, and the truck going straight down that hill, past that little street, through that little fence, and into these people's bedroom or living room or kitchen, whatever it was that was right there. It was a small little house. So I'm thinking, how did I do this? Why did I do this? And what can I do to prevent the situation from getting worse? So I did what any normal American non-thinking man would do. I saw a piece of cardboard on the ground. Just a piece of cardboard. It wasn't a box. It was just a piece. And I folded it up 3 or 4 times, and I stuck it in front of the back wheels, in my mind, to keep this 15-ton truck from proceeding forward. Is that crazy? Well, trust me when I say I prayed, and I prayed hard. I asked God, please, 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 keep this truck just where it is. Please don't let it go through these people's house and stuff. I feel terrible. And the best I know, The truck stayed right there because I never did have a phone call. I never did hear any further on this, which I think I would have if that truck would have rolled down that hill. So anyway, just let that be a reminder to you never to ask me to help you if you want to move, because I'm not very good at it. But I try. God bless you. Till the next time. Take care.